Well, meantime, a bipartisan group of senators are now pushing for more restrictions on airport facial recognition screenings. In the letter written to Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, the 14 senators listed concerns about potential violations of privacy and civil liberties. They are calling on the technology to be further discussed before being implemented into all airports nationwide. The TSA currently uses facial recognition technology at 84 airports across the U.S. So joining me now is Sultan Meghji, the CEO of Frontier Foundry. Sultan, thank you so much for being with us. First, kind of walk us through the basics of how this technology actually works.
It's actually really simple, Nichole. Thanks for having me. You walk up to the kiosk or the desk just like you normally would, and instead of handing your ID to the TSA agent who looks at it, looks at you, and then lets you through, you put your card in a slot and you look at a camera and it takes a picture and compares the two. And then there's a TSA agent currently sitting behind you who will kind of confirm everything, and then they let you go through. In original testing, the TSA would keep that picture and keep a picture of your ID. Now the system, as it's deployed, that picture is immediately deleted, as is the picture of the ID.
All right, so Sultan, the picture is deleted immediately, or at least they're telling us it is.
Yeah.
Critics, though, raise questions about how the data is being collected, who all has access to it, what happens if there's a hack. Are these valid concerns?
Absolutely. Anytime data is collected on you, it's there. And it's then up to whomever is running that piece of technology to make sure it's managed correctly and deleted correctly. And as we're seeing more and more cyber attacks hitting the average American on a daily basis, it's now an action that the people who run that technology have to proactively do to make sure it's deleted, to make sure it's secured, to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere it shouldn't go. And so now it becomes a big piece of extra work for those people to ensure that it isn't. But yeah, anytime data is collected, there's now an onus on the owner to make sure that nothing bad happens.
And this is something some people may not know. Passengers are actually able to opt out of this. Do you think that is being made clear to the public? And what happens if you opt out?
Yeah, it's actually not very clear. I just went through this at Reagan Airport in DC the other day, and I didn't realize that you could opt out. There was no signage that I could see. There was nothing like that. And so I think they probably could do a little bit of better job. That's the first part. The second is it's not always going to be that way. The intention is certainly that this will become an automated system, and in a lot of ways similar to what the kiosks when you come into the United States from international flights, where you don't actually interact with a human. It's going to take a little while, I think, for us to figure out how this shakes out. But certainly, I think people should know that they don't have to go through this process as it currently stands.
Absolutely. Last question for you. Do you think this type of technology is ultimately inevitable, say in 5 years? And if not 5 years, say in 10 years? Will this just be what's normal for us?
It absolutely will be. This is not going to stop. And there's one simple reason. There are too many people traveling, and there are not enough people to work the security lines. And so they have to use technology to accelerate that process. And this is the easiest way. I should say that, in testing, most AI systems are actually better at confirming that the person standing in front of them aligns to the ID than humans are. And so, I would say that there's obviously a privacy concern, but this is actually doing a better job than humans do in most cases. So there is a benefit. Not only will you get through faster, but it also will do a better job at stopping bad guys faking IDs.
Yeah, we just have to make sure our information is protected. Sultan Meghji, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.